Yo. So I was just gonna give my thoughts on the ancient banner coming our way this weekend, which is the Yovar and Carnelian. I didn't do one on the Cetrum and Seraphina. Honestly, this one's really a toss-up. There's a lot of factors that come into play on this one. We have Cetrum, who's an insanely good hero. If you don't have a copy of him, you're definitely gonna want one. Styx God, incredible in clan boss, and just all around good champ. Seraphina, still pretty unknown. I haven't got to test her much, so I really haven't seen much on her. I think she needs a lot around her to be like a very good champ, but other than that, I'm gonna pull my divines this weekend, just because of the good spiritual banner and stuff. But I'm saving my blues for the guaranteed champ, which I think is gonna start next week. So I'm more worried about that. But the real reason for the video is the Yovar and Carnelian banner. So Yovar, new ancient exclusive lord, absolute carry of a champ. Uh, Consumes all flying swords and activates the flying sword formation to continuously deal 25% damage to the enemy with the lowest HP in range. The frequency of strikes increases with the number of flying swords, reaching up to 60 strikes with 12 swords. So just constant damage from the swords. I think that like his awakenings have a lot to do with the swords as well. We have upon the casting the ultimate reduces the attack interval by 20%, and each attack deals 55% damage 3 times. This effect lasts for 10 seconds. If an ultimate consumes 12 flying swords, the duration of this effect is extended by 5 seconds. So super solid passive there as well. Then we also have after an allied marksman casts their ultimate, gain 1 flying sword, and the following 3 basic attacks of the hero ignore an extra 15% of defense. This is such a good boost. If you're running multiple marksmen on the team, like it is so strong. That 15% ignore defense is huge. The ability to gain just the swords in general. So if you're running like several marksmen on the team with some rage regen, his sword stack ups are going to be so fast. So just this, I think this is like one of the best ones for his guild boss as well. So you'll be gaining a ton of damage that for your guild boss as well. So my opinion on the banner: if you have a Raka, you could afford to potentially skip this banner. The reason I say that is because I think we have a Praetus banner coming eventually here soon, and I heard the rumors of the Ajax and Ardea banner as well. So there's multiple banners that are coming up that are great. But personally, if you are missing a piercer, or like if you don't have a pierce at all, you should definitely be summoning. No questions about it. If you don't have, if you have like a Lunaria and you don't have an Araka or Yovar, 100% summoning as well. The only time you're really skipping this banner, like if you have an Araka, you're completing all the content, and you're really just waiting on the, like that Praetus or something. And even then, it's like this is still a hard banner to skip because I think he's that influential on accounts. He's going to be an absolute carry in guild boss. He'll be viable in pretty much all the gear dungeons, anywhere you're running any marksman. Codex, he's going to be an absolute monster, and like especially like the Pelagios Codex, he's going to change the game in that one. Next time that comes around, I think we got that in like 10 days or so. And then finally, like just like an absolute carrying guild boss. And with the new guild boss, I think the more lords your account has, the better you are. Because you will need 2 teams in the upcoming guild boss. I will have a video on that out today as well. And so I think even like that's what I was saying. Even if you have an Araka, you could use an Araka on one team and use him on the other. It would be completely viable. So yeah, overall, definitely summon Carnelian. Definitely a niche champ. Insanely good in GVG. Other than that, I don't see her used a bunch. Like she's definitely viable. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure there will be some upcoming content where she might be useful, especially if you're running like a full chaotic team. But with that being said, I do think she is one of the more niche healers in the game. She, I think, is the invulnerability on one of them that she puts on people. Where is it? Oh yeah, when receiving fatal damage, the bear consumes the soul essence and becomes unyielding for 5 seconds. So one of the more niche mechanics in the game, but honestly, it's very, very strong. That's why she's so impactful in GVG. Other than that, like I really don't see her used. Like occasionally, she might be thrown in some like off teams with, like I said, with chaos and whatnot. But unless you're having a strong chaos team around her, I really don't think you're going to be using her in much places other than that. So I think everyone that's pulling on this banner is literally just shooting for Yovar. It's just a dream on that. But yeah, that's my thoughts on this banner. Look out for later today. I will be having a video on the new guild boss. It's very, very cool. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you're pulling down below. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.